In a world where sibling rivalry can spark the fiercest of battles, two brothers, Dariel and Luis, found themselves embroiled in a conflict that would test the bonds of brotherhood. Our story begins in the quiet town of Harmony Hollow, where the brothers Dariel and Luis grew up. Born just a year apart, they shared everything, from clothes to dreams, from laughter to tears. But as they matured, their paths began to diverge. Dariel, the elder of the two, was a calm and composed individual. He was the kind of person who found joy in the smallest of things, like the rustling of leaves or the chirping of birds. Luis, on the other hand, was the polar opposite. He was a ball of energy, always looking for the next thrill, the next adventure. In their early 20s, Dariel met the love of his life, Mariana. Mariana was a woman of grace and beauty, and Dariel was smitten from the moment he laid eyes on her. They fell in love and got married, hoping to live a life full of happiness and love. But then, the unthinkable happened. Luis, driven by a sense of adventure and perhaps a touch of jealousy, stole Mariana's heart. He whisked her away, leaving Dariel heartbroken and betrayed. The once peaceful town of Harmony Hollow bore witness to a feud that had never been seen before. The brothers' rivalry reached a fever pitch. Dariel was devastated and filled with rage. Luis, on the other hand, was filled with guilt but was too proud to admit his mistake. As the days turned into weeks and weeks into months, the brothers lived in a state of cold war. The town was divided, friendships were tested, and the bonds of brotherhood were stretched to their limits. But as the saying goes, time heals all wounds. Dariel, after a period of intense heartbreak and anger, began to see the situation in a different light. He realized that holding on to anger was like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. He decided to forgive his brother, not for Luis but for himself. When Dariel approached Luis with his intentions, Luis was overwhelmed with remorse. He realized the gravity of his actions and the pain he had caused his brother. He apologized to Dariel and decided to make amends. The story of Dariel and Luis teaches us the power of forgiveness and the importance of brotherhood. It shows us that sibling rivalry, while common, should never overpower the love and bond shared by siblings. In the end, it's not about who won or who lost, but about learning, growing, and moving forward. So as we navigate the complexities of our relationships, let us remember the lessons from this story. We should value the bonds we share with our siblings and always strive to nurture them. After all, siblings are the friends we never asked for but are blessed to have.